Okay, hello. This is just gonna be. I didn't fully buy the game. I just want to test this out and see if I like this game or not. Um, and then if I do end up liking it, then I'm gonna purchase the entire game and go from there. But this is episode 1 of The Council. So then let's just jump right in. December 10th, 1792.
Stop! You're not getting anywhere with this, Von Borchert.
You know, I kind of get the same feeling, my dear Sarah. Listen. Nothing. Not a sound. No one's coming to save you.
That's what you think. The Golden Order knows exactly where we are.
By the time your ridiculous secret society turns up, I'll be long gone. As for you, nothing will remain of your body.
If you touch a single hair on my mother's head, I'll skin you alive.
You know, Louis, I have no intention of beating your dear mother. There are more persuasive ways of making you talk. You've stolen something from me that I intend to get back. Where have you hidden it?
Von Borchert, you can't sell that book on the black market anymore. This is finished.
We know you're planning on selling it at one of Lord Mortimer's parties. All right? Just tell us who the buyer is and we can make a deal.
You've no idea of the trouble you've gotten yourselves into. Oh, but you will tell me where it's hidden. I can promise you that.
Stop annoying our host, Louis. Son, didn't what happened to you in Rome teach you anything?
Just a few more minutes and my concoction will be ready. With this, your bodies will dissolve in less than 4 hours. You'll see. It loosens tongues in no time.
You know, I have to admit, Mother, the only thing you've ever taught me is that damn motto of yours. Always remain rational. And open. I got it. I've opened our shackles.
Draw him over here. I'll take care of him.
Von Borchert! Von Borchert!
Ooh, look at that
Listen.
nose. I'm sorry, y'all.
Let's make a deal. I'll tell you where the book is if you let my mother go free.
Oh, what are you playing at?
Don't worry, Mother.
You want to play the hero. Pity you're not in any position to do so. For the last time. Where is elusive?
Let me do this. Trust me.
We're gonna trust Mother.
Please, be my guest, Mother.
Well done, Louis. You reacted perfectly.
How do you feel, Mother?
Couldn't be better. He's alive.
I kind of want to see
so I
what
can
he
question
was
him
gonna
after
do.
we get back. Pity he's just a middleman. Means I
When
haven't
I'm done
finished
with
with this
this,
case.
I might
Oh,
add.
I had a feeling you'd be running off on
his
one of your
part.
adventures
I
again,
just
Mother.
wanna see what he
You know
wants to
what?
do.
I'm
Let
warning
me
you.
stop
This time, I'm coming with you.
No. Even though you impress me more and more, I have to do this on my own.
Mother, you're no spring chicken anymore.
Come on, let's go home. And don't forget to send our men to tend to Von Borchert.
Can't he just like wake up and then do it all? 1 month later, January 20th, 1793. They don't really sound Lord Mortimer's Island off the coast of England. They don't really, it's giving me 2020 something talk. Focus Home Interactive. Yeah. I watched the movies, I guess. But the way they're talking, it just sounds like how I'm talking right now. It's not giving me this took place back then. It's giving me they put on clothes from back then.
Well done, Mother.
And
You just
they're
had to pick up
reenacting
Bob
something.
Burchard's trail on your own, didn't you? You ditched me in Paris with no explanation, and off you go to infiltrate one of the world-renowned receptions of this Lord Mortimer? And now he writes me to say that you've gone missing on his private island? Which, by the way, looks more like a big rock than a paradise island.
Mm-hmm. That's so ugly. The council episode. I could not live on an island like that. Sorry.
The least he could do is explain to me how he managed to lose you. In any case, it is time for you to stop all this, Mother. It no longer suits your age. Well, I'm sure I'll find you once again, slogging through the caves beneath the island, searching for some long-lost mystical object that you just can't live without. I'm already hating this trip, and all I've done is think about
Contrary to
it.
what one may be able to imagine, it was not the host himself who invited me.
Well now, Duchess, we find ourselves both invited by Sir Holm.
Well, how very amusing. Perhaps we have some
Dang,
common
girl, put them
interests,
things
Your
up.
Eminence. Is this your first time at one of Lord Mortimer's legendary parties?
Oh no, we have been friends since long ago. But as I'm doing some business with Sir Holm, the invitation came from him.
Well, I simply can't wait
no
for
point
all
her
the
even wearing
festivities
them.
to begin.
Let me.
And you, good sir, what brings you here?
Lord Mortimer asked me to join him. We have some business to take care of.
Oh, how mysterious. You adapt quickly, my son. You get along here like a fish in water. Would you believe that we are all here hoping to solve our personal issues? You'll see.
Right. I doubt that you came here to look for your mother, Your Eminence.
Anyway, consider yourself fortunate, young man, because there are many who dream of simply one day setting foot on this island, and only a very few ever make it. Indeed, I imagine this must be your first time here.
Yeah.
That's right. Until now, I've never been invited by Lord Mortimer.
You'll see. You won't soon forget it.
Given what I've seen so far, I wish I'd been passed over.
Come, Duchess. They are waiting for us.
We're moving, Monsieur de Richet, if you would like to join us.
I'm coming, Duchess. A cardinal?
See, everyone
a
else's
duchess?
accents are.
I wonder if all the guests here are this prestigious. If I'd known, I would have gone for a better suit.
Are you all right?
Ooh.
Mother? Oh shit, your hand!
So,
Okay, it's done.
did you put it in a safe place?
Yes. I made sure no one was following me. Don't worry, Sarah, no one's going to
Oh
find
my
it.
god.
Are you absolutely sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Right. Just one thing left to do.
No, Mother, no, don't!
What? Have you lost your mind?
There's no other way.
If you kill me, you won't find it.
That is the point, my dear. No one must ever put their hands on it again.
No. But I trusted you.
No, Sarah. Don't. No.
No! You can run if you want to, Sarah, but you will pay.
They probably just tossed the mom off the cliff.
Hugh.
Louis, are you alright? What's going on?
No.
Here, take this.
I'm sorry.
Keep it. Are you better?
I'm fine. Don't worry. It's getting late. Why don't you go on ahead and I'll catch up with you, okay?
Are you sure?
Yes! I'm sorry. I'm sure, yes.
Fine.
You know, you're talking to me one. Stop what you do.
I definitely have to find Mother quickly.
Am I going crazy or what? This can't be real. The Duchess arrived with me.
Control the camera.
What's happening to me, for God's sake?
Left stick.
I absolutely need to find you, Mother.
Oh. What button is it? RT. RT to run. Be more like speed walking.
Louis, during the trip, I had something I wanted to ask you, but we didn't happen to run into each other.
Yes, Duchess?
I'm not sure if you remember, but we've met before. At that time, you were of two minds as to your choice of career. Tell me, what have you been up to since?
Diplomat. The diplomat shines in society. A talented speaker, he avoids faux pas, and he can convince those with whom he is talking without offending them. Politics is his field of... I can't see that word. Predilection? I can't read that. Occultist. The occultist is a master of deception, convinced of the importance of knowledge. He has acquired extensive expertise in science and the arts. Using others to achieve his own ends does not bother him. Detective. The detective excels in investigation. He is trained to notice every detail in his surroundings, as well as in people he questions. A hands-on man, he does not shy away from the direct approach. Detective. We're gonna go with detective. Let me see. Okay, what's this? What's this? People's behavior like an open book. Visual mind. What's this? People. Notice how they can tell from all of these things. Notice anything strange in someone's behavior or appearance. Okay, so we're gonna do this one. Gonna do that one. Should I just... Okay. Unlocks the question. Vigilance, logic, psychology, and agility skills. You now have 7 effort points to use your skills. Your past granted you 1 skill points in manipulation. Your past granted you 1 skill points in psychology. 1 skill points in questioning, 1 skill points in... Okay. So I have 1 point left. So we're just focused on this right now. I'm stuck between these 3. Okay. I'm gonna remove a point. Remove 1 point. I'm gonna put it right here, and I put the other one right there. Okay. Validate.
Well, over the last few years, I've solved a number of crime cases. Like the chauffeur d'Angers, for example. Thieves that tortured their victims with burning embers.
Charming. How did you catch them?
I told the most cowardly one that the others had given him up.
Ah, and I wager your thief suddenly started to talk.
You wouldn't believe it.
He told us everything. The jobs, the stashes, the names of his partners. Couldn't shut him up.
I heard about that case, but I didn't know you were the one who solved it.
I'm flattered that the news made it across the channel. And you've got a darn good memory,
Hold on, let me
Duchess.
turn the volume up a little.
They say I have the memory of two people. But please, call me Emily.
Fine, Emily. Tell me, I was actually helped on that case by my mother. You wouldn't know her by any chance?
Wait, Louis. We've already met. You do remember me, don't you?
Not at all, so lie to her. Not at all, so. Let's lie to her.
How could I forget a woman such as yourself?
A woman such as me? What a sweet talker you are. Remind me of how we met?
Ooh. Skills give you access to unique... I'm sorry. I'm struggling to read. I'm going to point this out right now. I'm struggling to read because I have sunglasses on. Yes, it's nighttime and I'm not outside, but it's I feel like lightheaded a little bit. I just feel like I should say that so, you know, people don't be like, oh, you can't read. I can read. It's just, I got sunglasses on so I can't really see the letters. Okay, anywho. Back to that. Your skills give you access to unique choices and actions at the cost of effort points. The higher your skill level, the lower the cost is in effort points. Browse your skills by using the character tab. I'm gonna forget that. A woman such as me, that's the most probable place would be Paris. Chat her up if it would make her lose her train of thought. Pretend to be hurt for her not believing you.
Don't you
Just say
remember?
Paris.
We bumped into each other at Mesmer's show in Paris. That fraudster had even bamboozled the Marquis of Lafayette.
You too, apparently, because I've never been to see him.
Ouch. Well, that didn't work.
Right, time to go to the manor.
Ooh. Should we redo that? Your skills allow you to discover hidden details. Select the object that is most suggestive of the situation in order to discover them. Validate. Ooh. Validate. Hurry up.
I ask her a question, she answers with another. Is she playing with me?
Oh, goodness. Each person you meet on the island has their own personality, which makes them vulnerable to certain skills and immune to others. Exploiting their personality is crucial to achieve your personal goals. Skills used against immunities will not succeed and leave you exhausted. Meanwhile, exploited vulnerabilities will give you 1 effort point back. Okay, I'm gonna forget all this.
Emily, please excuse my insisting, but you still haven't answered about my mother. Do you know her?
You'll see, Louis. Everybody here knows Sarah de Richet.
I should have just told her,
I
like, I don't know
where
you,
we're
girl.
going like this, Emily, but you're connected to my mother one way or another. And if I can believe my vision, you don't have much of a place in her heart.
Okay, you obtain talents when carrying out certain actions. Remember to review their unlocked conditions and effects as they offer very interesting improvements. Review all talents in the dedicated tab in the menu. I feel like I want to like do that over. I don't know. I might do it over.
Good
No,
evening,
not.
sir. May I ask your name, please?
Louis de Richet.
Monsieur de Richet. Delighted to welcome you among us, sir. You must be Sarah de Richet's son. I must tell you we are doing our utmost to find your mother as quickly as possible.
What can you tell me about the disappearance of my mother?
2 weeks have passed since Sir's mother went missing. All the staff here have since been busy searching every nook and cranny of the island. But Sir may rest assured, we shouldn't be long in finding her.
And just what have you found so far?
It would seem that Sir's mother may be hiding on the island and regularly changing her location. But no one seems to know why she would find this behavior necessary.
What do you mean?
On several occasions, we have found leftovers of food, a few of her things, or even traces of campsites. The reason why we're searching the wharf again is because lights were spotted there last night.
Where we are now?
Indeed, sir. According to our information, lights were seen in the middle of the night, sir. After verification, none of the guests seem to have left the manor last night. We think that perhaps Sir's mother was here.
And did you find anything then?
We discovered a certain amount of damage, sir, on the wooden part of the wharf.
What type of damage?
Broken barrels, mainly. We'll do whatever is necessary to have them rapidly repaired. But quite frankly, I can't imagine what Sir's mother would have been doing with them.
What could Mother have been doing with barrels?
Nevertheless, our search of the wharf hasn't been entirely unsuccessful, though.
What do you mean?
We seem to have found an object that would appear to belong to Sir's mother. A handkerchief. The handkerchief is embroidered with the initials S.D.R. We came to the conclusion that they are the initials of Sir's mother, Sarah de Richet. I have orders to give it to Lord Mortimer as soon as I see him.
I know my mother. She's not the kind to go for a midnight stroll on the wharf for nothing. I've got to find out what the hell she was doing here.
Where exactly did you find the handkerchief?
On the landing dock, sir. The one you arrived by.
Give me the handkerchief. I'll personally show it to Lord Mortimer.
Well,
I've traveled hard for several days in order to get here.
Yes, but...
Invited by your master.
No, of course, but...
Because my mother went missing right under your nose.
Sir, please.
And having only just arrived, you refused to give me her personal belongings?
Of course not, sir. It was never my intention to contradict, sir. Here you are. I must return now. There is still much to prepare in order to welcome all the guests.
It is indeed your handkerchief, Mother. You must have come here for a specific reason. I need to know what it is. Let's think. What could she have been doing out here on this wharf?
Let's go back.
Let's see what's hidden inside. Let's look. The addressee's in Sao Paulo, Brazil. That reminds me, it's about time the order sent some envoys there. A letter written in an Oriental language.
Okay.
I haven't the slightest idea what it says. The address is 50 Bedford Square, London. It's too badly written, I can't make out the address.
And take all of them. Okay.
doesn't ring a bell. Probably a Dutchman. This envelope is meant for the Vatican. This name sounds familiar. Prashi. No, can't seem to place it. An address in Cairo, Egypt. Mortimer communicates with the whole world, apparently.
Which ones did I do over here? Did I do this one?
Probably a Dutchman.
Oh. There's no way. Okay, go back.
Ah, one of the letters is stamped with the seal of the order, and I recognize your
Really?
handwriting anywhere, Mother. But who is this
Really?
Samuel Ritter Dauchois? Who are you writing to? I don't recognize the name.
Because I just went through
Let's see
every
what's inside this
envelope and
letter.
you couldn't recognize none of them.
So,
But okay.
Dear Samuel, my stay on Lord Mortimer's island is going wonderfully well. As I find myself in such charming company, I plan to stay a few more weeks. Would you be so kind as to send me a gift that I'd like to give to our old friend Manuel Godoy? I would be most grateful. I have been told that he's going to join us here soon. I would like to mark the occasion. Thank you in advance. Yours devotedly, Sarah Faustine de Richet.
what is your game here, Mother? Secrets, always more secrets. You never talked to anyone using language like this. Something's going on here. Who is this Samuel
Here's your
Ritter?
game, sir.
And for crying out loud, who's this Manuel Godoy that you keep bringing up? Think. Godoy. Manuel Godoy. Why does the name sound so familiar? I'm guessing he's a man of some importance. Spanish, I'd say. But just can't put a face to him. Well, hope we meet to talk about it soon, Mother. I don't know what you've gotten yourself into this time, but I'll bet you've got a lot to tell me.
This is what I think. We're literally in episode 1. We literally just started the game. If they know for a fact certain things that we can't get to just yet, they need to make it to where we can't even have that as an option. Because what's the point? Honestly. But then again, I guess it's because I chose detective, so certain things are available.
Let's see what's hidden inside.
Okay.
Some rope. Apparently no one's touched it for a good long time.
Go through the entire place. That's enough. Okay. Royal jelly restores 2 effort points. You cannot carry more than 5.
Great. Honey.
Okay, let me see. What's that effort? What is this? Okay, this is where I am. Okay. Okay. You guys know that movie Smart Guy? Or New Guy? No, New Guy. It's New Guy. When he was getting bullied at his last school, and then He went to jail. I don't even know if he was in jail for like a day. I don't even know if he was really in jail or if he was just there visiting. I don't remember. I haven't seen this movie in a long time, but it's called New Guy. And I'm really running a blank here, because I don't remember the dude, the comedian that was in it. I know him, but his name's not ringing a bell at the moment. But basically, they help him get a new look, and then he goes to the new school. The prison drops him off, and they make it seem like he's like this bad dude, and they have him in restraints and everything. Shantae, where are you going with this? Listen. They have him in restraints, and then they're like, flip him. And then the restraints come off, and they're like, back in the truck, and they run, get in the truck, and they zoom off. And then they teach him this look where he does, where he snaps his head and his eyes, and he like scares people. It was the dumbest thing ever. But I think it was old girl from was it Bones or something? Or no, it wasn't Bones. It was the other girl that looks like her. Anywho, he looks like him. If you know what movie I'm talking about, he looks exactly like him. If you don't know what movie I'm talking about and you want to look it up, just be like, hey, I'm not gonna say it because my phone might go off, but what's the movie where the kid getting bullied goes to another school and he becomes popular or whatever, and then that might pop up. But yeah, he looks just like him. That man's chin is so strong. Like, look at that. Okay. Anyway, I'm trying to look for points. I don't know where they are, so let's just continue doing whatever it is that we're doing. That was so off topic.
A sack of seeds. It's unopened. No one seems to have used any. Must be an incredible view from up there. Impossible to set foot on the island without being seen from 300 meters away. I think this chest might belong to Duchess Hill.
Okay, royal jelly. What's this? So that's what this is. Let me see. So that's what that is.
Bro.
Ooh, why did I do that? Okay. Let me check over here. See, I'm missing stuff.
Looks like a bar from an old gate. This miserable old bar has been broken fairly recently. The edges are still clean, and the tip is blackened. Without analysis to the contrary, I put my money on cannon powder.
Take it.
This might just come in handy.
Might need to hit somebody in their head. You know what the vibes was giving me?
Looks like the barrel's been broken for quite some time.
Okay, let's go this way. Fine.
Locked. I'll never get it open barehanded.
You can use the bar.
Clearly, I'm not much for manual labor. See if I can get it open another way.
We're gonna have to go back. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Okay. Let's look right here. What's this?
A wooden floorboard. Probably comes from this part of the wharf. The wood is slightly eaten away, of course, but it still would have been fine if it weren't smashed. Judging by the splinters of the wood, this floorboard has been ripped up, yet it was in decent condition. I wonder why someone ripped it up. What's the point of doing this?
Okay. Oh, that's fine.
Hey, there's something not right about this floorboard. It's different from the rest.
Oh, for real? Why do I... Yes, use the bar.
That does it. Let's see what's hidden inside. There's a book and also a bag. The Mysterium Cosmographicum. I know that book well. Mother used to read passages from it to me all the time. And judging from what I can see, it's the same one as hers. For crying out loud, what's happened to you, Mother?
Okay, manuscripts allow you to educate yourself during the adventure. At the start of each quest, you can choose what to read and gain permanent skill points by using the inventory tab in the menu.
Let's look inside the bag. A little food, a few toiletries, a small key, and some kind of black powder.
Take the bag.
Right. Just in case, I'll take it all. I'll give it back to Mother when I see her. Crying out loud. Why did you hide supplies in the middle of nowhere, Mother? There we are.
I'm a genius. Okay, let's go in here and see what's going on. Who handcuffed? Who into BDMS?
This looks like a pistol case, but it's empty. I don't know if this has anything to do with you, Mother, but if it does, at least now you're armed. Just like in my vision. And none of it's telling me anything useful.
You're slow.
This wharf is used as storage for a lot of barrels. Uh-huh. What have we here? It's cannon powder. It's unusable now. I don't know what the person who left this barrel like this had in mind, but it's a waste. So, let's go through this. My mother...
Amber fragments. You just found it. Amber fragment. Each time you pick up 4 of them, you can increase your maximum effort points by 1. Okay.
Fragment of amber.
Is this everything? Somebody was chained up in here. Close this. Can you close this? In the entire world now. Okay, let's go back up front.
A Latin inscription. Annesis, mi fili quantilia produncia mundus ergatur.
Oh, a gold one. I wonder. Nope. Nope, you don't know nothing about it? That's crazy. Okay, so around right here. Not sure if I can do crochet.
How did Mortimer manage to build his manor at the top of a rocky outcrop?
So like I was saying, this vibe is giving me private party mansions. I would not want to walk inside my mansion and see that.
Ah, my son.
I love
I
art,
was
too.
looking for you.
That was
What can I do
crazy.
for you, Your Eminence?
I wanted to ask you. You are the son of Louis de Richet, aren't you? You see, your mother and I were supposed to meet here on this very spot. I was supposed to hand her a very important envelope. But I haven't seen her.
If only Mother had told me why she was coming here. Anyway, I ought to take the envelope. It might have something to do with her disappearance. Listen, if it will help, you can always give it to me.
Confrontations. During a confrontation, you have to go through several steps while being as persuasive as possible. Confrontation has consequences on the rest of the story, so you don't hesitate. No, I read that all bad. So don't hesitate to use your skills. Each confrontation displays an interface showing how much the person you are talking to is convinced.
Thank you,
Let's
my
try
son.
to do it without
Bear
skills.
that in mind. I'd
need as many
rather
skills
deal
as
with her
possible, 'cause I feel
directly.
like it's gonna
Don't
be
take it
bad.
personally. Would you happen to know if your mother has arrived yet?
Certainly, Your Eminence. Mother got here some time ago. I was hoping to find her when I arrived, but given the hour, she must be asleep by now.
Right. I shall see her tomorrow then.
By the way, Your Eminence, I wasn't aware you knew my mother.
Ah, if you only knew, my son. I hold your mother in the highest regard. She has rendered great service to the church, and her help is invaluable. I hope that you will follow in her footsteps.
If only she had told me where she was headed.
Nonetheless, our exchanges have always been discreet, and I should like them to remain as such. If your mother wishes to speak to you about us one day, I will not mind if she does so.
That is very commendable. But since we work together on a daily basis, it's surely just an oversight.
Most certainly. You said you work together. What do you do exactly?
Oh, wrong button.
If you know my mother, you will understand that I cannot answer you, Your Eminence. I'm sorry, but...
Do not worry, my son. I perfectly understand, and I expected nothing less from you. Discretion and secrecy are both pillars of the organizations for which we work. You are the worthy son of Sarah.
All the same, it bothers me to see you in a quandary, Your Eminence. Is there any other solution? Look, if it's of any help, you can always leave your envelope with me, and I'll give it to her as soon as I see her.
I hesitate. Up till now, we have always dealt with her in person, and that has always been successful. Do you think I should give it to you?
I'm gonna do you can count on me.
Don't worry, Your Eminence. Your secret is safe with me. You know my mother's reputation. As her son, I will defend the de Richet's word with the same fervor.
I would expect nothing less. Listen to me, my child. If I give you the letter, can you
can't see
promise
it.
me
Reflection.
before God that no one other than your mother would read it?
Okay, confrontation last step. For the last step of a confrontation, you must convince the person you are talking to by giving a positive answer. If you give a bad answer, the step will repeat itself until you either give a right one or you have no blunders left.
I swear by the Almighty God to honor the promise that no one but my mother shall cast her gaze upon your letter.
See, if it was me, right? Like, if it was, this is my opinion. Yeah, no one asked, but I'm giving it. If I'm like, hey, can I trust you to, hold this letter for me? And they respond with the answer like that, I would feel like they're being sarcastic in a way. And I'd be like, oh, okay. And just walk away and not even give them the letter. Like, okay, you want to be smart? I could be smart too. But that's just how I felt. I felt like he was kind of being sarcastic. I don't think anybody in real life would like kind of believe how he answered it. But what do I know? I'm just someone on Twitch playing a game.
Good. Listen, let's stop there. I'm going to tell you a secret, Monsieur de Richet. Your mother and I are organizing the escape of a large number of French priests who face a massacre organized by the accursed Republican tribunals. The church is literally being bled like a beast. Without your mother, hundreds of men of the cloth would have gone to the guillotine. She has made the services of your order available to us by organizing the priests' safe passage across the borders. Even if she does not share all our convictions, she always provided assistance. Young man, you can be proud to be her son. Be it only for her sake. Always respect your name. Here, the letter I spoke of. It includes a list of about 15 names ready for departure. Be quick. Remember to tell Sarah when you see her that time is short.
Well played. I'll decide later when I'm alone whether to look at what it contains.
He's like those kids. Hold on. Hidden elements. Many clues and items are hidden. Some of them will have an impact on your adventure, so do not hesitate to look for them. We're gonna look for them right now. He's like those kids when you be like, can you not touch that? And they're like, yeah, sure, I won't touch it. And then they touch it.
Maybe I should introduce myself to the other guests first.
I don't know, it just gives, I'm an a-hole. Oh, what's this? Collective coin. Whatever that is, what's this? Devil's Thorn. Devil's Thorn grants you the exalted state. You temporarily see the immunities and vulnerabilities affecting a dialogue choice in a conversation. You cannot carry more than 5.
A devil's thorn
Everything's
can be
limited.
used to uncover the best disguised traits.
So I wonder, like, once you level up, if it's going to, if you level up, is it going to go up or is everything going to stay at 5?
Fall of the Damned by Rubens. The man who cannot achieve the salvation of God the Father is offered to fall into the depths of the abyss.
Okay, let's look at this one. Okay, cool.
Blind Oedipus. Blinded himself. What a tragic destiny.
Do y'all ever see people's feet and count them? That's so rude. Ignore me. Let me go over here. Don't go over there. I don't know. I just be sometimes, like, no disrespect.
Saturn
but
devouring his son. Good God, how awful. Everything in this painting is disturbing. It's the first time I've seen brushstrokes like this.
I just count stuff a lot. Like, I'm always counting something. I count my steps. I count how many times I do something. I just count everything. So when I see people's fingers or toes and stuff, I count
Crucifixion of
those
Saint
too.
Peter.
This sounds weird.
He was crucified upside down, out of humility. Surprising for an entrance hall.
But yeah, that's something I do. I just like counting stuff. Can we go in? No. I sure was about to go up there.
I've just
Go in
arrived.
there. Can't
It
go
might
up
be
there.
bad manners to go upstairs without being invited.
I know. Let me. What's
Lives of the Noble Greeks and Romans by Plutarch, a biography of the great men.
Can I get it from here? I think it's going to trigger it.
I thought my chimney was big, but this one is beyond belief.
It's the least one can say.
This man is not looking at that chimney.
I've been longing
just
for a
saying.
bonfire for ages.
Since I set foot on the island, I haven't ventured more than 2 yards away from it.
Have you also just arrived?
Oh, late morning, I'd say.
Louis, come join us. Monsieur, may I introduce you to Monseigneur His Eminence, Cardinal Piaggi. He joins us straight from Rome.
Oh, just call me Your Eminence. It's simpler.
George Washington, President of the United States of America.
Delighted at last to make your acquaintance, Mr. President.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. President. Louis de Richet. It is an honor to meet you.
Young man, let's keep it simple, please. Let us forget our fancy titles. Nice to meet you, Louis.
I should imagine you never thought you'd be in such company.
I must admit that I didn't. It's the first time that I've ever met so many illustrious personalities.
And you haven't seen anything yet. Generally, when Lord Mortimer organizes one of his receptions, there are over a dozen people here.
They can't all be here yet. And you'll see, most of the time there's only the upper crust.
And I noticed you were already getting to know His Eminence at the entrance. It's the perfect place to build up a network. What were you talking about, if you forgive my indiscretion?
Oh, my mom.
At the risk of disappointing you, we weren't conspiring in our corner, sir. His Eminence was simply telling me that he knew my mother and how much he held her in high esteem.
It so happens that Monsieur de Richet's mother is to join us.
Oh, pity. No scrumptious gossip or juicy tidbits, unmentionable secrets, or even money matters. But you'll see, it will come. Despite all the goodwill in the world, you can't stop
lotion on your
people
hands, bro.
scheming left and right around here.
Speak for yourself, sir.
Well, my friends, do any of you know the reason why we're here this time?
Not in the slightest. As for me, I've been invited by Sir Holm, a close friend of Lord Mortimer, but I do not know the reason why.
You see, Louis, every time Lord Mortimer organizes a reception, he always finds a moment to set up a chat with all the guests.
During which time we remake the world.
Accompanied by gallons of absinthe and cussing. I'll leave you to imagine the result.
So, if I understand rightly, Monsieur de Richet, you've come out here to join your mother. For what reason, exactly?
Nosy.
Like you, Mr. President, I'm here as a result of Lord Mortimer's invitation.
2 members of the same family here. That is rare.
You know what they say. You can pick your nose, but you can't pick your family.
Seriously, though, I know your mother well. Stay behind with me afterwards, and we'll take a moment to speak about her.
Ooh, click it. Boop.
Good lord.
Straight up.
Washington is wearing the emblem of the Grand Master of the Golden Order. It's the highest distinction of the order in the United States. It puts him on par with my mother. He must really know his stuff when it comes to the occult.
Good evening, my friends.
Holy shit. That's the man for my vision.
An urgent case has delayed our host, Lord Mortimer. He can't be present this evening, and he sends his deepest apologies.
He's asked me here and he hasn't even turned up? Great start. Do you know that man?
Sir Gregory Holm, an English aristocrat, very influential. He's also close to Lord Mortimer, so don't be surprised if he acts like he's at home.
And now, my dear guests, a light meal is served in the small salon. For those who would like to, you're invited to follow me into the next room.
My dear fellow, you must have read my thoughts. I shall follow.
We'll have to be careful not to make too much noise. One of Lord Mortimer's guests is relaxing.
Oh, we shall be quiet.
Don't take it the wrong way, Sir Holm, but I've already eaten. Thus, I shall be happy to remain by the fireside.
If you don't mind, Gregory, I should like to keep Mr. Washington company.
Please feel at home. And you, sir?
If I stay with Washington, we'll be able to speak about my mother. But on the other hand, I'd like to learn more about this home. I saw him in my vision.
Dang, that's crazy.
Let's see what Washington has to say.
Sir, if you don't mind, I shall stay here.
Do exactly as you please, young man.
Ooh, attitude.
Louis, thank you for staying. Just like you, when I arrived this morning, I found out that Sarah had gone missing. I know your mother well. Don't worry. Emily is from the English branch of the Golden Order.
And President Washington is in fact the leader of the Order in the United States.
I didn't know.
Sorry to have made you wait, but I didn't want to speak in front of the others.
You did well. Secrecy and discretion are the pillars of our organization.
If I can help in any way at all, please don't hesitate to ask, my lad. And if you have any other questions, now's the time.
Mother has always had a fascination for Lord Mortimer, but has never wanted to tell me why.
Lord Mortimer is a remarkable man. He's wealthy and is advisor to the very highly placed. Your mother is the head of the Order in France. It doesn't surprise me that he asked her to come.
Lord Mortimer greatly contributed to financing my electoral campaign, for example. But I want this to be clear, without ever seeking to gain an advantage.
And that is to his credit.
Yes, you can trust him. He will do everything in his power to help you find Sarah.
Mr. Washington, you seem to be very familiar with my mother.
Where did you first meet her?
I met Sarah during the War of Independence on American soil. She was introduced to me by a mutual acquaintance, and I must say that her sound advice prevented me from making some terrible mistakes. She may not be a soldier, but believe me, she deserves a statue as much as Lafayette does.
Well, I didn't see that one coming. There's no doubt Mother has many secrets that are still hidden. Right. Would it be too much if I asked you a few more questions?
Not at all. Go ahead. But I can't promise I'll remember everything.
May I ask, when you saw each other, what did you talk about? My mother has always been fascinated by strange powers. Did she talk to you about anything like that?
Yes. Her facility for discerning truths from rumor served me well. Such as preventing massacres, like the one at Salem, from happening again. Or convincing people that horsemen cannot ride around without heads. What was it that she used to say now?
Keep an open and logical mind?
Yes, that's it.
Thank you, sir. I was hoping to speak with Lord Mortimer. At least now I have some information, thanks to you.
I repeat, Lord Mortimer is a man of his word. You won't be disappointed. And I am persuaded that your mother's research is his main concern.
I'm persuaded that your mother's research is his main concern. Do the others in the Order know? Do you think?
I wonder if Mother is still on the island. Could she not have taken a boat and left?
I don't see how. No vessel can moor closer than 200 yards. Not to mention the permanent presence of staff and servants. There is one strange thing, I grant you. This island is barely the size of Delaware, and despite that, no one has been able to locate your mother.
So my mother still must be on the island.
Don't speak about
Don't
that book.
worry, Louis. I'm sure nothing bad has happened to her.
Yes, I hope not.
Careful, they're coming
You don't know
back.
that man.
Well, I am impressed with all this splendor.
But don't spend too much time with Mr. Washington, my dear, or you'll lose your pretty accent. You seem to be intrigued by that statue.
Absolutely. It is remarkable.
Lord Mortimer is fond of atypical works of art. I won't disguise the fact that I find it all a little megalomaniacal. But I must say, he does have some outstanding pieces.
Sir Holm, who was that young lady with you?
Elizabeth Adams, Mr. President. She would have liked to have stayed with us, but the poor thing is exhausted.
Elizabeth Adams?
Just mentioning Elizabeth totally changed Washington's attitude. Looks like he just saw a ghost.
Washington
Miss
was like
Adams
a
is
mom.
here to rest. You have perhaps already come across her in the corridors. She arrived a few days ago.
I perceived her, but we weren't introduced.
Rest assured, she is not here for the same reasons as yourselves. Consequently, I'm counting on your indulgence.
Okay, click that. Click this.
Washington looks surprised, but Holmes doesn't seem to see it. I wonder if he's being polite or if he really doesn't see his discomfort.
On that note, it's very late. You must be exhausted. The servant will accompany you to your rooms.
I think when I get to my room, I'm going to end it and then start back up tomorrow.
Ladies, gentlemen, I bid you all good night. Mr. President, Your Eminence, Duchess, you have the same rooms as usual. You, Monsieur de Richet, will find your room at the end of the corridor.
Well, my friends, I am bone tired. I am off to my bed. See you in the morning.
Good night, sir. I shall do likewise.
Louis, I shall see you in the morning. Sleep well.
Good night. See you tomorrow.
Oh man, it's been quite a day. Right, where is my room?
Collector coin.
Monsieur Napoléon Bonaparte. Monsieur Jacques Perru.
A few leaves out of an old encyclopedia.
Is that oh, those is leaves or something? I thought that was blood. Golden elixir. Cures all your negative alterations. You cannot carry more than 5. Okay.
Golden elixir. Decorum guide.
Make sure nothing's back here. Let's do a little jog. Make sure nothing's over here. Who just eats chocolates and just leave the box there? Now I ain't gonna lie, those boxes, I've always I don't know. I just like old time. Like, this mansion is beautiful. Some of the art gotta go, most definitely. But this mansion is beautiful. And like the box of chocolates, like all that stuff is just nice. It's cool. Love it. But yeah, some of this stuff in here gotta go. What's that? I think he'd be able to examine that stuff. That's too much. Somebody was partying in this area. I don't want to move the camera all crazy, because I hate when people do that when they're playing the game. They be having the camera going all types of ways and stuff. So I'm trying to keep it as steady as possible. Can I go this way? No. Okay, let's keep going. Yeah, that gives me a headache when people are walking or running or whatever, and then the camera's just going all types of ways. I think I'm back in the beginning. No. Heck? He wouldn't move at first. Okay. Sometimes like the little light reflects off of the screen. So that's why I'm trying to go slow and make sure I'm not missing anything. And making sure it's actually like a low reflection. Like these little boxes right here. Those are nice. They're cute. So I'm gonna go to the tab when I get into my room. Go through that. Try to get the feel of whatever I have. Whatever, I guess. And then I'm gonna end it. Just to make sure I have it first. How big?
President George Washington.
A ruble.
Okay. Ooh, that's cute. Okay, I think we're getting back to...
Honey, I couldn't have hoped for better.
Oops, see something else. Let me go to whatever it's called real quick, because I think I'm getting more than 5. What is this? Collector points. We're gonna go through this stuff when I get back to it. I need to hurry up.
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
Right. So what shall I do with this letter? It might be about my mother's disappearance. But if I open it, I'll be betraying Piaggi's trust. What should I do?
Unseal the letter. Leave the letter. Open the letter without breaking the seal. We're gonna leave the letter. We're gonna trust Odu.
Can't wait to open it, but I gave my word to Piaggi, so too bad.
What?
I'll wait until I hand it to
on
Mother.
that wall?
Wow, nice room. Mortimer sure doesn't do things halfway.
What is this? What is this? That's a... Okay, that's a body, but okay. Next, we're moving on. Okay, cool.
Saint Jerome and the Angel. Yet again, Judith beheading Holofernes. Ironic and Saturn devouring his son. Again? I saw the same theme in the hall. Saint Francis of Assisi in Exodus, the conversion of Saint Paul by Caravaggio. It's incredible. It doesn't look like a copy, but I was sure the original was in Rome.
Okay, you see the back of the couch right there? I'm gonna use this vase. You see the blue shine on that vase? That's what I mean when I say I don't wanna miss it, because I'm thinking it's a reflection and it's not. But let's look around the room, see if we're missing anything. Reach it.
Amber crystals.
This feels, I don't know, it just feels like this wall can move. Okay, let's, oh, what's that? Collector coins. What's this?
Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Lovely lectures Mortimer's giving to his guests. Very jolly.
I can't unlock it. I gotta leave it. Okay, let's go out this door. Ooh. Too bad you can't go over there and snatch it. Is that a point? Thoroughly check everything. Ooh, lemon trees. I know that balcony sounds
Great.
What's this?
Honey.
Royal Jelly.
Carmelite water will give me a little reprieve.
Man, I thought that was gonna show like somebody barefoot running down in the water or something. Okay. What's this? Okay, that must be another part of my room. What's this?
A Bazant.
Is there something over there? Let me check. Move. Okay, I think that was just a little reflection. Let's go back to our room. Okay. Oops, sorry, I messed with the mic. Unexpected encounter? What was that? I thought it wouldn't let me go upstairs or nothing. Unless they're talking about unexpected encounter. That's probably with old girl on the dock. If not, then it could have been something that happened in that room when they went to go eat a little snacky snack. Okay, success. I went up to the manor. I pierced together my mother's movements, went on the docks. I convinced Piaggi, I hope that's his name, to trust me with his letter. I met Mr. Washington. I remained in the Grand Hall to speak with Mr. Washington. I found a strange book on the quay. I asked questions about my mother. Failed 0. Alternative pass. I could have made 2, but I didn't. We're good. That's perfectly fine with me. Level 2. Okay, so yeah. Next. I have 4 points now. Ooh, can I do these? No, not yet. This is level I wonder when I'll be able to like this. Okay, so we're gonna do 1. Let me see. Okay, we're gonna do that. So we have 2 left. We're gonna do this one. Behave like an open book. I'm gonna upgrade this one too. Okay. So we're gonna validate that. Hold on. Okay, here you can choose what to read during the adventure. Each manuscript you read confers skill points at the end of the quest. Validate hold. So oh, these are things we start. Alrighty. Well, we're not gonna start any of these yet. Let's. Bro, he looks just like old dude. When can I start doing these? I'll probably have to level this up and then do more. Then they'll allow me to start digging into this. If not, I'll probably have to start over and pick each one each time I start over. If the game is good, I possibly will do that. If not, it's cool. I don't really care. Let's see. Okay, these are just my stuff. Trades. No, inventory. Okay, now, see, it wants me to do something else, but I don't want to do that right now. I might have to. Okay, let's start this one. Hold on. let's do this first. Oh, wrong button. Since we have to do something, let's do something, I guess. And then
Your turn? The servants are not very efficient.
De Richet can't be far away. They'll find her soon. Their search time is restricted, given that they must keep an eye on Adams.
I can take care of her, you know.
Yes. Well, in any case, I do thank you for bringing her to the island.
From what I've understood, the search of de Richet's room hasn't turned up any results.
Not yet, no. But we've put her son in there. Perhaps he'll find something.
That might come in handy.
Louis grows impatient at not yet having met the famous Lord Mortimer.
He will meet him tomorrow.
Oh, what a pity to lose a knight at the start of the game. Are you waiting for someone?
A young French soldier.
During our game of chess?
Don't worry, Gregory. The game won't disappear. I'll have one of my men escort you back.
Don't trouble yourself. I know my way out.
Ah, good evening, gentlemen. Please forgive me for this late hour.
It is never too late, and we have much to discuss. One last move?
it's given toxic
Don't worry.
relationship.
Our games always seem to end like this.
Or always
Then
start
he
like
gonna
this.
sashay out the room.
Come, take a seat, my friend.
A little nighttime stroll, Mr. President?
There's nothing like it for a good night's sleep.
Do not hesitate to ask a servant to show you back.
The corridors seem quite safe.
Peppermint, lime flower, and valerian. My miracle remedy when one can't get to sleep. A very good night to you, Mr. President.
Thank you. And to you too, sir.
Go to your room and mind your business.
I'm coming.
That was disgusting. You know one thing I hate? I hate when men be like, they be making that sound with their throats and stuff. Like, I get it, you gotta clear it, but like, babe, use like a napkin or something.
Excuse me. Am I bothering you?
No.
No, not in the least. Is something wrong?
I'm going to need your help. Do you remember the young lady we spoke of in the hall?
Elizabeth Adams. Home introduced her to us.
Yes. Well, she is the daughter of my friend, the Vice President, John Adams. But she is supposed to be dead.
Yeah, that's bizarre. Fair enough.
Good heavens! I was present at her funeral.
It is disturbing indeed.
Yes. I need to make sure it's her. That's where you come in. I want you to distract Elizabeth while I search her room. And perhaps get my hands on some important information. At least, I hope so. Elizabeth is in the small salon. If you hurry, you can still catch her. I just need 10 minutes.
But if my vision is true, there are two men nearby discussing very important issues, and one of them looks much like Mortimer. Washington is very kind, but I came to this island for my mother, not for his ghost stories.
She might be a part of it though, because if she's supposed to be dead and she's alive and she walking around passing out and stuff, you need to be investigating this. Don't be selfish.
Count
You
on
can
me,
help
sir.
him.
Thank you, my friend. Keep Elizabeth downstairs as long as possible. She must not return to her room.
Trust me.
So you just go downstairs with a bloody arm.
According to Washington, Lady Adams is in the small salon. I better hurry.
Is it this way? Probably not. I don't know where I'm going. Where's the small salon? See? What's this? Taking it. Small salon.
My son. Oh, you are a godsend.
What's the matter, Your Eminence?
I believe Miss Adams may be in danger.
What do you mean?
Do you hear that? She is being manhandled in this small salon.
By whom?
I don't know exactly. A thug, a Frenchman, it seems. By the cut of his cloth, I'd say he's a member of the French Revolutionary Government. You should do something,
They
my
talked
son.
now. She could have been dead already. I'm going in.
Shit. I was supposed to make sure Adams wouldn't go back to her room. Don't worry, Your Eminence. I'll take care of it. Probably nothing to worry about.
Do you want me to call for help?
Please don't do anything. I'm
No.
sure with a little goodwill, everything will work out fine. Don't go and wake up the whole manor, please.
Thank you, my son. May God watch over you.
Who do you think you are?
Multiple paths. There are multiple paths to reach your objective. It may be a good idea to think twice before embarking on the first path you come to.
Me, sir.
If we were in France, I'd have sent you to the guillotine for what you just said.
Please, just let me go back to my room.
Hey, you! Stay out of it! This is none of your business. I'm gonna teach this little slut how to behave.
What the hell is going on?
Huh? I don't think you know who I am.
Stop. I beg you. I didn't mean to. Don't hit me, please, sir.
Shit. If I step in, Adams might just run back to her room. And if I do nothing, yes, Washington will have enough time to search, but this girl's gonna suffer. Damn it, what should I do?
You filthy whore!
I apologize. Have mercy. Please have mercy. No!
I apologize. Nah, nah, nah. Mercy, have mercy. Nah, nah, nah. Where's that smart mouth now? I'll teach you a little respect. Huh?
Insult him.
Dumbass, are you deaf? She said she was sorry.
Call me that again.
Leave her alone.
Are you looking for a slap, Sonny?
Avoid conflict.
That's what I thought. Now get out! I have to deal with this dirty slut.
Wait, you have to, like, literally actually get out? Bro, no. Oh.
Well, did you get time to search the room?
Yes, I found out many things.
Good.
Did Elizabeth give you any trouble?
Elizabeth? No. Well, you could have mentioned she was with a raving maniac, huh?
What do you mean?
She was with a Frenchman. He was about to beat her when I arrived.
What the devil are you talking about?
I thought he was gonna kill the poor girl.
Did you intervene?
I did what was necessary to give you enough time to search her room.
Good work, my friend. I knew that I could count on you.
So tell me, did you find any information?
Oh, yes. What I found is likely to upset you.
What do you mean by that?
Elizabeth is indeed the daughter of John Adams.
why pass her off as dead?
I found her medical file. It appears that for many years, your mother was her personal doctor. From what I read, she behaved more like a butcher than a doctor.
What are you talking about? I'm not a child. What's going on here?
John believed that his daughter was possessed. He appealed to your mother to save her, but the treatment she inflicted on the poor child... My God.
Look, stop beating around the bush. What exactly did she do to her?
Do you believe your mother capable of torturing a child?
Be real, yeah.
My mother got her hands dirty for the common good, so don't be too quick to judge her.
Oh, the common good? We're talking about the vivisection of a child. Of tattooing her from head to foot with a red-hot iron.
Stop this.
For her 5th birthday, she inflicted the stigmata of Christ on her. And for her 10th birthday, a hysterectomy. What kind of gift is that for a child?
My mother's not a monster.
I do not doubt that your mother meant well. But the techniques described in the file, it is pure torture.
Please. I need some time alone.
I have seen some horrors in my time. But if what is written in the...
This man has teeth of other people in his mouth. Talk about, I've seen horrors from my time. Yeah, you have about 32 horrors in your mouth.
Damn documents is true. Be brave, my boy.
Okay, we should probably like...
Golden elixir.
We should probably like head back and... Oh, get up. See if that girl's okay. Let's try. What's this? Dang, you can't go back up there. Well, actually, let's... Let me see, what's this? Okay. Oh, wait, no. Okay, let's go back up to our room. Might run into a girl, probably. Who knows? Am I going the right way? Yep.
Your Eminence, what are you doing here?
I was worried about you, my son. How did it go with Miss Adams?
Could have been worse. Let's say that Miss Adams will remember it for a couple of days.
What? Did you not intervene?
Of course not. What did you want me to do? That thug could have snapped me in half in 2 seconds.
So, you prefer to let that fragile young lady take a beating rather than risk getting slapped around a bit yourself? Mr. de Richet, your mother would not have been proud of you.
Listen, next time it happens, join me instead of hiding behind the door. If you're gonna talk big, back it up.
You should be ashamed. I will pray for your soul, my son. My son, I have another problem. I wanted to speak to you about something important. Do you still have my letter on you? The one I gave you in the hall?
Why do you ask?
I have a name to add to it.
Here it is.
Thank you, my son. Ah, I see that it's still sealed. I was right to put my trust in you, Louis. Now, give me 1 second, please. I can't imagine what would have happened if I hadn't added this name to the list. Please, be sure to give this letter to Sarah the moment you see her.
You can count on it.
Have a good night.
exhausted. I better go to bed. I'll search my room tomorrow. If Mother stayed here right before me, you never know. And Mortimer had better show up.
What if the painting moves? I don't know. I'm just trying to figure everything out. So I failed. So, okay. I found Lady Adams in a small salon, which it's crazy how they assumed I knew where that was, but okay. I prevented Lady Adams from returning to her room. I heard Mr. Washington talk about my mother. I showed Piaggi his letter. I let Lady Adams take a beating. I cowered before Peru. Okay, I could have found out more about the men of my vision. I could have found out more about plans involving myself. I could have had a remarkable encounter. Once again, a remarkable encounter. A remarkable encounter. What is these encounters? Because I'm not seeing nothing encountering. Please let me know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. It's the second time. The second time. Okay. What does that mean? Hold on. So we did one. Oh, I got more points. Okay. So we're gonna do blue, blue. And then we're gonna do okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, validate points. I love how it keeps saying, I'ma get off here, y'all. And I'm still playing.
Alright. In my vision yesterday, I saw that Mother had this room before me. I'd better search the room. Who knows? Maybe she left me something behind.
That's a nice, huge room. Decorations are kind of ugly. Not gonna hold you. It's just like too many different colors. Let me shut up. Why am I back here? Okay. Oh, I have to equip one of these. Okay, we're gonna... I can't equip that. Dang. Conviction. We're gonna equip this. Okay, now... Can I go back? No, I can't. Okay. Let's start quest. Clues on your mother. What was that? Okay.
Inspiration of St. Matthew, or Matthew writing his gospel.
I haven't even had time to unpack my cases.
Dear Monsieur de Richet, please excuse me, but I am unable to join you at present. However, rest assured that we are doing all we can to resolve the case that concerns us. By the way, enclosed, you will find a key that will enable you to retrieve the personal effects your mother left behind. Yours faithfully, Lord William Mortimer.
Cool. Okay. Let's go over here.
Writing material.
Inspect. Dang, man. Let's go back real quick. Because I don't want to use it for that and...
The incredulity of St. Thomas. Why is Caravaggio represented St. Thomas putting his finger in the wound? Thomas looks on but doesn't touch.
Like I was saying, I don't want to use the points for that and there's something else I could use them for.
Nothing. Nothing.
Okay.
Devil's Thorn. I'll keep it.
Let me... Okay. Royal jelly. Okay, so... do that. So let's see. Okay, let's go over here.
Writing material.
Hurry up. Inspect.
From what I see, no ink's ever been used on this quill. The smell reminds me of something. It smells like lemon. That's odd.
Like the lemons outside. Okay. Use 2 of those. Now let's go over here.
The
This
torture of
one's
Ixion, condemned by the gods to lose his mind because of his arrogance.
Okay, we already checked outside. Let's now. Did I miss anything? Unlock. Unlock.
Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here.
See, I knew it.
Look, markings on the floor. Just a bit worn out. I was hoping to find something leading to a secret passage. Oh, this bookcase is well stocked. Oh, this book has been put back the wrong way round. A Voyage Around the World. The travel log of the explorer, Louis-Antoine de Bougainville. One of Mother's favorite books. What a coincidence. And I don't believe in coincidences. It's just too much. I don't know what's going on here, but if you felt threatened, I'll bet you'd leave a clue, wouldn't you, Mother?
Yeah, like the floor being scraped from the wall.
A faint sign of the order, barely visible. Mother, you undoubtedly must have hidden a clue in this book. Let's see if I can find anything else in this room. The paper's rougher around the writing. The paper's moist here. Very light stain, barely visible. And the smell reminds me of something.
Lemons.
Come on, Louis, think. Think. Let's recap. My mother was in this room. I found a rare edition of her favorite book. She must have left something behind. She applied a liquid to the book. She must have used the writing materials. The quill has been used, but not with regular ink. A message using invisible ink. I bet you used a lemon to leave a message. Now, how do I reveal the message?
I was just being sarcastic when I said lemon. I didn't. I guess I'm a genius.
The message is illegible. I have to keep searching.
Okay, now.
Look, markings on the floor. Just a bit worn out. I was hoping to find something leading to a secret passage.
He must be a little slow. It's okay. So let's just go to something else. Take the ashes. Don't burn yourself. Okay. Check the outer layers.
Saint Jerome and the Angel. There's a circle around the lock here. Must be the trunk Mortimer was talking about. The key should open it.
Then use the key. Is that a lemon?
There's a note.
We'll put it.
Effects of Louis de Richet. To be given to her son, Louis. I should probably take it.
Oh, for real?
All right. I've retrieved everything.
I could have been talking about her other son, Louis. Anyhow.
Saturn devouring his son. Again? I saw the same theme in the hall. I wouldn't like to be his son. Nothing here. I wouldn't mind a nice, strong coffee, though.
Okay, so let's try back outside since more clues are popping up now. Let's go all the way down here. Nope, not doing that. Why do I have to think about the lemons? I can't do it no more. Yep, I can't do it no more. Dang, that's crazy. So, going.
A priest robe, crosses.
Oh.
Must be Piaggi's room.
Okay, let's turn that off. Okay, let's look at a couple things on here, and then I'm gonna get on off of here. Okay. So like I can't look at these. What's the point of having them if I can't look at them? Oh yeah. Okay, go. Use the ashes.
Damn, I'm making a serious mess here. It's no good. It might have worked if the writing had left marks in the paper, but no. There's only traces of lemon. Luckily, I've only put ash on part of the message.
Use the lemon.
That wasn't it. Not to mention I covered half the page with lemon juice. Great! Louis. Lemon's used to write secret messages, not to reveal them. I'll have to try something else.
Step back, go get more ashes. If you can. Oh, I think we messed that up. Let's go back to this. Oh, let me try the ink. I don't know. I'm just trying to take the ink. Now let's go here. Use the ink.
Well, so it wasn't that, and I've just stained half the page. Ink is always used to write a message, never to reveal one. I must find something else.
What?
Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here.
What?
Lovely lectures Mortimer's giving to his guests. Very jolly.
Take the candlestick. Yep.
Well, I
put it
think
in
I've
the
searched
pocket while it's on
everywhere.
fire.
Maybe I should try it out on the book.
Oh, irritate me.
Aha! It's working! The heat reveals the message. Let's see what my mother wrote. Where all eyes size you up, you must pass by the Gorgon. Gorgon was the name of Medusa in Greek mythology. On the other hand, where all eyes size you up, I don't get it. And judging by the number of paintings in the manor, could be anywhere. Damn! The message continues, but thanks to me, the rest of the text is unreadable. Great. I hope it wasn't a unique edition or Mother's gonna kill me. Now I better hurry and find that damn Medusa.
Sir, dinner is served in the red salon.
Typical. I'm not hungry. Please give my apologies to all the guests.
Sir Holm requests your presence, sir.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to wait before going and looking for my Medusa.
Tell him I'll be there in a minute.
This is my thing. How are you going to get mad? No one knew. No one's going to know. Hey, let me go in this room and grab a candle to pour on the book. No one is going to think that. And if you do, congrats. But let's be real. Everyone's thinking about ashes, lemon. Okay, let's go back to what I was doing. Okay, these are just other people. So yeah, I'm just gonna either tomorrow or I don't know, but I'm gonna continue this. I don't want to play the whole thing in one stream, so stay tuned, stay blessed, and stay safe. Yep, what my cat said. Yeah. Good night.